my question would be, what's been your biggest change that you have seen with this program, like after going through the program, or still got another month, so we're not
For
done
sure.
yet.
For sure. Biggest change being a lot more loose, especially when I play live. Being a lot more loose in general, more relaxed, having faster speed, more facility around the kit, like jumping between all types of things, um, and more peripheral activity. I can move my arms to the right, to the left, and like be a lot more accurate, more foot control, more foot speed, and just like a lot more speed, man, across the board in every facet. I feel satisfied with what I've gotten out of this. And
Mm-hmm.
I would tell anyone who asked me, I would tell them it's what you make it. You could just join up, spend the money, and just phone it in and like not apply yourself, not go through the work. It's not gonna, as you know, it's not gonna make you any better to sign up for things, to buy cool drums, none of that. But of course, a lot of us do that. So you got to do the work. You got to put in the time, and you got to push yourself. You guys are very hospitable. You know, you're very kind and very generous with your time and your words and support. I got real busy because as soon as I started this, we had a kid in September, and that's our first baby. Changed the dynamics, you know, to say the
Yo,
least.
to say the least. What were you thinking, brother?
I know. My wife was like, "Why are you starting this whole thing?" And da da da. And she's like, "We're about to have a baby," and I'm like, "I don't care what it takes. I'm going to keep it up, and I'm going to keep pushing it, and I'm going to keep progressing." And she's like, "But you know, because I work every other weekend,
Mm-hmm.
so it's hard to make it live. But I still made sure that I even when I didn't want to or didn't feel like it, I tried to make a video, even if I felt like I wasn't killing it on the tempos or the exercise. I made sure I just put a video in as often as I could, and it's worked out.
Brother, that's actually good. That's good to hear, bro. I mean, because I obviously there are people who in life, not just in the program, but people in life who feel like it's a microwavable thing. Like I signed up,
Right.
it's supposed to just happen for me, and it's like,
Yes.
no, I don't care what you sign up for. You could
Mm-hmm.
for learning how to hit a baseball. If you don't do the work on
Yeah.
the mechanics of the swing, you're never
Yeah.
gonna pitch a day in your life. So I appreciate your
Right.
honesty and your commitment because it's like, yo, you had a baby as
Yeah.
well. Like
I know.
other that's a whole
Yeah.
nother dynamic, brother.
First baby. So we're total noobs, and we got, you know, our butts kicked. It hasn't been easy, of course. I don't think it often is, but just to add to the challenge, you know, having the kid, new workplace too. I'm a nurse, and I work at a different place now. So a lot of changes, but no excuses. Had to keep it going, and I can say I've really seen some progress for sure. On
Mm-hmm.
some levels, I was wanting more, and on other levels, I feel like I did more than I thought. And so, but I think that that's pretty typical. I know that just in life, you know, we're always looking at like, oh, if I get the house or I get the car, then I'm going to feel like I've arrived. But a wise friend of mine who's much older and more wealthy than I was telling me that just keeps changing. You get the house, you get the career, you get the kids, you get all the shit. And then you
Come
go, oh
on.
yeah, but I kind of want to get something different now. Actually, my mind has changed. So you have to know that that never ends. So I recognize that, and I realize that the truth is I've gotten much better, more loose, more confident, better at soloing, and I just simply want more. You know, that's all.